All right, I'm gonna try an experiment. I want to see what it's like to make a cauliflower pizza all in the air fryer instead of turning on my oven this summer. So I like to start with fresh cauliflower, just cut it into smaller pieces and drop it into the food processor. This is how I start. And this is how I make riced cauliflower. Don't be alarmed. As you start making these recipes, your dogs are going to start liking cauliflower. At least mine do. They beg for it. So if some drops, let them eat it. I pulse it and I put it on high for just a little bit, and this is what it kind of looks like. This is a texture. It's kind of a coarse little, you know, cauliflower-y substance. And because I'm just going to do the whole head of cauliflower, and what I'll do is I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, and this is how I can prep several cauliflower recipes at once. So this particular cauliflower crust recipe, I'm going to make 2 small crusts, and it's 1 complete lean and green when the recipe's done. It's going to be a cup of cauliflower, and I'm going to put that in a microwave for 1 minute. If you don't want to start with a whole head of cauliflower, you can get like chopped cauliflower from Walmart or Trader Joe's, and you can use it as it is in the bag, or you can put it in like a mini chopper and just get it a little bit finer. Any way you like it. If you want a thick crust pizza, you might use the chopped versus the cauliflower rice. So after microwaving your cauliflower for a minute, I put it in a cheesecloth to drain out all the excess fluid. You can get a cheesecloth at Target, Walmart, most grocery stores, I believe. And I use a glove because I don't like to burn my hands because it's kind of hot when it comes out of the microwave. And so what you just do is you make a little ball like this with your cheesecloth, and you come over here and you drain the excess fluid out. You can see. And then this starts your crust. So you put this in a bowl. And this particular recipe uses half of a cup of mozzarella for the crust. And then I have some roasted garlic roasted garlic powder. That makes it really yummy. And I have Pinzi spices pasta sprinkles. Now, what I like to do with like my herbs is you rub them and it awakens them, so it makes them more flavorful. So I put those in here, and then you do a quarter of a cup of egg white. And then you give it a little stir, get it nice and mixed up. Break up the cauliflower so the cheese is nice and incorporated throughout. The cheese and the egg is gonna be what binds your cauliflower into a crust. So let's clean this up. Now, I am experimenting with my Dash air fryer, and research online says if you use an air fryer, you may only need to bake 60% of the time. So here's what I'm going to do. I have these little pans that fit into my little air fryer. I checked it out ahead of time. So I'm going to apply a generous amount of spray, and then I'm going to divide this into half because I'm making 1 pizza into 2 servings because I want to see how this works in the air fryer. This is what fits. So I'm going to press this in to my little pan and see what happens. Normally what I will do when I'm making this pizza in the oven, I will bake it on 425 for 15 minutes. At between 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the texture of it, I will take it out and gently turn it over so that both sides get a little bit brown and delicious. So I am going to turn my air fryer on 400 so that it goes on, and I'm going to put it, and I'm going to start it, on 8 minutes, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm kind of excited. My pizza crust in the air fryer at 8 minutes on 400 looks like this. When you flip it over, it looks like that. So what I'm gonna do, because I already have a lean and green, I would consider this to be par baked. So tomorrow, when I choose to have pizza for dinner, I get both of these. I'm gonna flip this one in, put it in, bake it for about 15 minutes to get it brown and crusty. Then I'm gonna bake this one, get it brown and crusty. I'm gonna top it. Gonna start eating one pizza while my second one's cooking. So, air fryer pizza. No oven during the summer.